to me and listen to me very well. If you implement each and every single thing that I'm going to tell you to do in this video, you're guaranteed a pass, 100%. So be sure to watch until the end. Sunny World, the Sunny Nation, it's your girl, Chwanelo, and baby! Hey beautiful people, hi everyone, my name is Chwanelo, and if you're new to my channel, please do join SunnySquaa by subscribing and liking this particular video. And if you're a returning member of the family, welcome back to another banga. Today I'll be telling you guys everything that you need to know regarding a learner's license, and also I'll be giving you pro tips on how to pass your learner's license on first attempt. So number one, why do you need a learner's license? You need a learner's license because it proves that you have knowledge of a motor vehicle, rules and signs of the road. Once you have your learner's license, you can only drive a motor vehicle if you are accompanied by someone who has a driver's license. What do you need before you book for your learner's license? You're going to need proof of res. You can get it at your nearest municipality. I think it's 6 Rand. You will need 2 ID photos. You will need an ID copy. And also a booking fee. Booking fee is 126 Rand, right? You will also need a pen. I'll tell you why you need a pen later. So how to book for your learner's license test? Go to your nearest DLTC. DLTC is Driver's License Testing Center. Go to your nearest DLTC with all those things that you have, and then when you get there, you'll just get there and tell them, I'm here to book for a learner's license. So what they'll do is that they will give you a blue form. Remember I told you that you will need a pen? This is where you will need it now. You will fill in that form. They won't offer you a pen at the DLTC, so you'll need that pen to fill in the blue form. And then after that, you'll go in for an eye test, and if you pass the eye test, you'll go to the reception, pay for your booking, and then they will give you a test date and the time that you will be writing. So they will give you an A4 paper. On that A4 paper, it will be your details, the test date and the time that you'll be writing, and it also shows proof that you paid your 126 Rand to write your learner's license. I would advise you to study and study a lot before booking your learner's license test, because they might give you an immediate date, probably 3 days from that day that you'll be booking, or a week. Now moving on to the pro tips, the reason why you clicked on this video. How do you study for your learner's license test? I'm gonna advise you to download 2 apps, the K53 Blue app, this one, and the TopScore app with a South African flag, K53. So the first app, the Blue app, how to use it. That Blue app, you will download it, and then to avoid having a lot of adverts on the app because they pop up a lot, I would advise you to switch off your data when you're using it. So you will click on the app, and then once you click on that app, it will give you a choice. You'll have to choose between learner's license or driver's license, and you will choose learner's license section, and then it will show you the frequently asked questions, basically the information that I just shared earlier. So after that, you'll go to dashboard, and when you get to dashboard, you'll have to choose a code. So you choose whether you're doing code 1, a motorcycle, code 2, light motor vehicle, or code 3, heavy motor vehicle. Once you choose your code, you'll have to choose whether you're testing or you're still learning. So you'll go to learning, and then you will choose, there's science, rules and controls. You will choose which one you want to study first. I study controls first because they're very easy. Study controls, and then I tested for controls, and then after that I went to science. I studied my science, and then I went to testing. I tested myself on the science. I then went back and I studied the rules. I went and then I tested myself for the rules, right? And then after studying everything and testing yourself on each and every single section, you can now go to the K53 test and then test yourself there. And also there's a book test. There's book A, B and C. You go there, you test yourself, right? They will give you 60 minutes for each and every single test. Now the nice part about this is that when you get questions wrong, or if you fail a test, you can go back. You can go back and see where you have mistakes, and then you can correct them. You can go over them again, and then you'll be able to, you know, understand what's going on. So I would advise you to study with understanding. Don't cram, don't memorize, because guys, this is what you're going to implement on your day-to-day life when you're driving on the road. So make sure that you understand what you're studying, right? Now moving on to the TopScore app, the South African flagged app. It's also a K53 app. This one you'll have to switch on your data when you're using it, but it does not require you to use data. You just need to switch on your data so that there's network connection, right? So this one, you're also able to test yourself. They first give you a quick test, and then after that you'll have an official test. You also have a book manual where you can learn. What I love about this app is that it doesn't only give you road rules, signs and controls, it also gives you like stuff like safety and accidents. It gives you extra information that you will need. On this app, after studying using the book manual, you'll be able to practice using the official style test, something like this. So you will click there, and then they will give you, I think, 67 minutes. They will time you, and then you will answer those questions. And then after that, if you fail the test, you can go back and then see where you went wrong, and you will be able to correct yourself and learn and see how, oh, okay, this is my mistake, oh, this is the actual answer. You understand? Now let me tell you, here is what most people do not tell you. When you get to the testing center on your test date, the questions on the blue app, they are very easy. One thing I can tell you, the questions on the blue app are super easy. I feel like those questions are just the foundation. You know, what actually prepares you, it's the TopScore app. The questions there, when you get to the testing center, they are not different, but they are asked in a different manner. You understand? You know, like in school, when you when the teacher says something, you're like, oh, but when you get to the test, it's like, it's the same thing, but they ask it in a different way. You understand? And then you're like, oh, but she didn't say this, but it's the same thing. So when you get there, the English is, it's not different, but like, it's like they use synonyms. Instead of saying want, they'll say wish. Like, would you wish to use this road, or do you want to use this road? You know, something like that. Prime example. So this app, the TopScore app, this app prepares you, because the questions are very, if not exactly the same, they're very similar to the questions that they asked at the testing center. Okay, all right, so once you're confident enough after studying with your blue app and your TopScore app, you can now go and book your test. Okay, so I'd advise you to practice a lot. And also, when you're traveling or when you're on the road, you must please take note of the signs, and then remind yourself, oh, Ghana, this sign is used for this. Oh, when I get here, I must do this. In that way, you will also be preparing yourself for the test, and also when you're driving officially, of course. Getting to the test date. So now today is the day that you're going to write your test. What do you need? Number one, you need to pray. Thank you very much. Pray against negative energy and declare and claim that you have passed already. Okay, you are going to need that paper, that A4 paper that I told you about, the receipt that they give you. You're going to need your ID, you're going to need a pen, and also you're going to need another 126 rand. You remember you paid 126 rand when you went to book. Now you're going to need another one, because you're going to pay to get your learner's license after passing, because obviously you're going to pass. You're going to get there. Be sure to get there at least an hour before time. Latest 30 minutes before the test. You're going to get there, and then the instructor will take you to the test room, and you will do what you gotta do. Once you're done writing the test, you will go to the instructor, and they will come and check your results. After that, they will give you your form, and you'll go back to the reception, and then you will have to pay the 126 rand in order for you to get your learner's license. This is mine. So yeah, this is the paper that I was talking about. Let me give you a quick glance. Basically, okay, my information is here, but basically they'll give you something like this, and then they will circle your test date and the time that you'll be writing. So yeah. After getting your learner's license, the lady at the reception will ask you to sign your learner's license and then take it back to the instructor so that they can also sign it. And then after that, you're good to go, and now you can start preparing for your driver's license. So thank you very much for watching. If you made it this far, I really hope this information was beneficial and helpful to you. And again, I can assure you, if you implement each and every single thing that I told you to do in this video, you're guaranteed a pass. On your first attempt, you will get those totals, my brother, my sister, I beg. So go and get your learner's license test. See you in my next video. I love you guys so much. Road to 5,000 followers, subscribers, and followers on Instagram. Bye.